agree with learning law in middle school. Yeah, like not going to be in depth like in a university or in a college setting, but a basic of learning how to protect yourself, what kind of law to protect yourself. I think that was very useful, especially for those who can't voice out. I think that's very useful though. I personally kind of wish I know this when I was in middle school, instead of when I start working and there's suddenly there's something wrong with my with my employment, and then I have to go through the contract law and whatnot. Something like that works. Something like that helps. In a way, knowing where to get help is very important in teenage, because this is the age that you are rebellious, you are a rebel, you wanted to change everything. You don't really want to communicate with those that probably trust you or those have really care for you, and I'm absolutely fine with it. But I think the school should have a place for them to learn about where they can get help if they need it. Not just like how to understand law itself, but to also know those organizations that they need they need to get help. I think this is very, very rare. We don't actually talk about this in Asia. And learning environment, it was kind of like for some reason was not a topic that you can talk about that freely. No idea why.